Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Level Up Your English. This is episode 7, and I'm your host, Jenna.
And I'm David. We're so glad you're here. Today we're going to escape the classroom and talk about something a little more exciting.
That's right. Today's episode is called Dream Destinations and Travel Stories. We're going to have a natural conversation about holidays, a topic everyone loves.
And the goal is to give you the vocabulary and phrases you need to talk about your own dream trips and past experiences. It's a great way to practice your storytelling skills in English.
Exactly. So let's get inspired and start talking about travel.
Okay, Jenna, I'll start us off. If you could pack your bags and go anywhere in the world tomorrow, what would be your absolute dream destination?
Ooh, that's a tough one, but I think I know the answer. I've always dreamed of going to Japan.
Japan. Okay, great choice. Why Japan?
Well, I'm fascinated by the mix of the old and the new. You have these incredibly modern, bustling cities like Tokyo, but then you can also visit ancient temples and serene, peaceful gardens in places like Kyoto. I just love the idea of experiencing that vibrant culture.
Yeah, that contrast is amazing. And the food, I imagine?
Oh, absolutely. Trying all the authentic local cuisine would be a huge part of the trip. So what about you, David? What's at the top of your travel list?
For me, it would have to be New Zealand. I'm a big nature lover, and from everything I've seen, it just has the most breathtaking scenery.
Oh, for sure. The mountains and everything?
Exactly. I imagine renting a camper van and just driving through the country, stopping to hike on these incredible trails with stunning landscapes. It seems like the ultimate adventure holiday, completely different from a city break. I'd love to see those mountains and fjords in person.
That sounds incredible. Notice, listeners, how we're using descriptive words like bustling cities, serene gardens, breathtaking scenery, and stunning landscapes. Using strong adjectives really helps to paint a picture for the listener when you're talking about a place.
Speaking of travel, Jenna, let's move from dreams to reality. Have you ever been to a place that completely surprised you? Maybe it was better or just different than you expected.
That's a great question. And for everyone listening, David's question, have you ever been to, is the perfect way to ask someone about their past travel experiences. It's so common and useful.
It really is. So what's your answer?
Definitely. A few years ago, I went to Lisbon, Portugal. I didn't know much about it before I went, but I absolutely fell in love with it. The city is so colorful. The people are incredibly friendly, and the local cuisine was just amazing. We spent our days sightseeing, visiting old castles, and wandering through narrow, hilly streets.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. What was it like?
It was so vibrant and full of life. And here's a tip for our listeners. David's question, what was it like, is the perfect follow-up. It invites the speaker to share more details and feelings, not just facts.
That's right. So, what was your most memorable experience there?
We found this tiny little restaurant that was really off the beaten path, meaning it wasn't a touristy place. It was full of locals, and we had the most incredible fresh seafood. It was such an authentic experience. I'll never forget it.
Those are always the best travel memories, the ones you don't plan for. My most memorable trip was probably when I visited the ancient ruins in Rome.
Oh, wow. What was that like?
It was just awe-inspiring. Standing inside the Colosseum, you can almost feel the history around you. It's one thing to see these places in books, but to actually be there is a completely different feeling.
I can imagine. That brings up a great tip for telling stories. It helps to describe not just what you saw, but also how you felt. Words like awe-inspiring, surprising, or relaxing make your story much more engaging.
That's a great point. It connects the listener to your experience.
So, to summarize for everyone listening, when you're talking about travel, try to use vivid, descriptive adjectives to make your stories interesting.
And remember those key questions. Have you ever been to start a conversation about past trips, and what was it like, to ask for more details.
And don't forget to use common travel words like sightseeing, local cuisine, ancient ruins, and off the beaten path. They'll make you sound like a natural.
We hope this conversation has not only helped your English, but also inspired a bit of wanderlust.
If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please take a moment to support our show.
It would mean a lot to us if you could like the video and subscribe to the Level Up Your English channel for more content just like this.
Thanks so much for listening.
Until next time, keep practicing and happy travels. Bye!